Alrighty. What's up, everybody? It is I, your travel god of extreme, and one sexy man, Peter Joseph here, for a late night video. Video number 2. Officially, number 2. On this late Thursday night, March the 20th, 2025, the first official day of spring. Well, now it's unofficial because as if you're watching on the replay or in another place, it is now March the 21st, 2025. So we're starting the first official weekend of spring. Feels like shit because it's raining, but gonna be a little chilly this weekend, and then next weekend, oh boy, I think we're gonna hit a 70. We're gonna hit 70 next week. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at my weather app says pretty much 65 to near 70 next week, and then a little bit, goes down right after that. So as always, up, down, up, down, like my dick in your mom's ass. But it's the way the weather is. But anyway, it is late Thursday night, March the 20th, 2025, or like I said, if you're on the replay crew, all my great people there, it is now March the 21st, 2025. Thank you all for watching video number 2 right here on the official Peter Joseph YouTube wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Joseph. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down there, in the description box, or as Tony Storm would say, one big bitch. You know from experience that if you watch my short, I put up a little while ago. And thank you for all watching my shorts. I mean, it's just great. I'm the short king, if you know what I mean. But, wait, that didn't sound right. But anyway, moving on. If you dislike my shorts, fuck you. That's all I gotta say about that. You try harder. But I move on. But anyway, thank you for watching the 2 shorts I put up today. I did put up a earlier rant about that schmuck JD getting kicked out of House of Glory by Mercedes Moné. Ha! So, it is what it is. So check out that video down below on my legendary rant channel, PG Rant. Check it out down there. But, so subscribe to this channel, that channel, my other channels, all down below in the description box, otherwise known as my pats. Share the video all over the internet, follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and don't forget to tap that bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next one, because if you miss anything, you need to get slapped in the face violently with Spike, Edge's thing. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but you need to get spiked, basically, violently. Because if you miss anything, oh boy, you're SOL. And you know what that means. And that's pretty much it. If you don't know what it means, look it up, asshole. And that's pretty much it. And if you're brand new here for the very first time, ladies and gentlemen, well, welcome to the party, pal! We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, you grab yourself a nice cold one. I don't have one at the moment, but because I finished it. But it is what it is. But if I did, I have something in a glass like this, but I finished it, so it is what it is. But sit back, relax, you grab yourself a cold one, whatever you got, put your feet up and enjoy the show. You like it? Great. You don't, keep it moving, go to another channel, or try to outdo me, but nobody can and nobody will, so fuck you, man. That's that. So, enjoy the show. If you like it, great. You don't, get out of here. Go fuck yourself. Let me move on with that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a day. It's been a wild, crazy day. For me personally. Work kicked my ass. I had a half day, and I had to go to physical therapy for my neck, because my neck is shot, along with my entire back. My whole body is fucked up, so, I mean, getting old, gotta, get the kinks out. But, had that, and then did some more errands, and, that's pretty much it. Witnessed something that fucked me up today. I can't go really into it, because, like, it's personal shit, so I'm not going to go into that. But in any case, I'm glad this day is done, and gonna sleep it off, hopefully get up tomorrow, and enjoy a more productive day. And that's pretty much it. Gonna enjoy my weekend, do what I gotta do, and just enjoy pretty much the next final week of March, and the first official weekend of spring, and enjoy my day. So it's raining now, it's gonna be cloudy and bleh tomorrow, and then a little bit chilly on the week. Well, I think Saturday's supposed to be the hottest day, but then supposed to get more rain next week, on and off. But then, it is what it is. But hopefully you people had a better day than I did, and I hope you had I hope you have a great weekend. I'm a little bit wired right now, so I apologize. But in any case, we move on with that. Yeah, we will move on with that. But I hope you had a great day, and I hope you have a great weekend. If you don't, well, too bad for you. That's that. Alright, like I said, I did a rant about that schmuck JD from New York. Basically, once again, getting owned by the WC, the wrestling community, and pretty much Mercedes Moné. What else is new with that schmuck? Just doesn't learn. Because he thinks he's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and he's not. He's not the greatest podcaster in the world. He's not the greatest YouTuber in the world, because there's way better than him. Way better. I mean, way better wrestling podcasters that are way better than him. I'm just saying. But, yeah, so check out the video. Link will be down below in the gobbledygook on my rant channel. So check it out. Subscribe. And, like, dislike, whatever you want to do. I could care less. But he got what he deserved, and that's the good heave-ho off commentary for, well, I wish it was heave-ho from House of Glory, period. But they're going to keep him on because they got nobody else besides him and Solo Monster and then maybe another guy. I'm just saying. But should be me, Solo Monster, and somebody else. Because JD sucks on commentary. Among other things, he sucks. Because he can't get any real woman or real pussy besides his cat. But that's another story for another time. But it is what it is. I get laid more often than he does. So, and it's real woman pussy. If you don't believe me, look at one of my shorts. But I digress. Anyway, so check that out down below. Alright, enough spiel, and that's that. Also put up 2 shorts on this channel, so check it out, subscribe, and that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, on this late, getting close to the very late Thursday night, on video number 2, right here on the Peter Joseph channel. Guess what? I'm Peter Joseph. I'm a content creator to talk about the wonderful world of professional wrestling, or whatever the fuck I want to talk about. And if you like it, good. You don't, get out of here. Alright, after almost 9 minutes of spiel, ladies and gentlemen, kind of getting back into the swing of things a little bit. Like I said, I am still a little bit busy, so the videos will probably come and go. I'll try to get everything I can, even if I have to put it up on a community post, like I did with, pretty much Roadblock, last week. Pretty much everything from last week I put up on my community tab, so check that out. TNA Ring of Honor, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna see if I have enough energy, after I do this video. I'm gonna do my Raw review, because SmackDown's gonna be coming up in about, tomorrow afternoon, because it's from Italy, the great country of Italy, better than the UK, but that's another story for another time. But, yeah, so we got SmackDown tomorrow. We got Liv Morgan and Jade Cargill, Jade's first match in God knows how long. We got that. What else we got? We got Braun German Jacob Fatu, I think 2 or 3 in a tree. That's gonna be a banger. Big beefy men slapping meat in Italy. Why not? We got bologna in the ring. It's beef, so it's meat too, but it is what it is. We got that. What else we got tomorrow? Seth Rollins will be on the show tomorrow. Roman will be on the show tomorrow. Maybe CM Punk will be on the show. But I know we had another match. I forget. Oh yeah, we got Selena Vega in Italy. Oh yes. Oh, we're gonna have hot Puerto Rican women in Italy. You gotta love it. So Selena Vega takes on the Secretary of Her Fence. That's Piper Niven, who probably have the new what is she? The not Secretary of Her Fence, but the newest member of the cabinet, basically. That's Alma Fire. And also, we got our president of the women's division, the United States champion, Chelsea Green. She'll be there in Italy. Maybe wearing the Italian colors. I don't know, but we'll see what happens with that. So, 2 big matches tomorrow. And we get to see one hot piece of ace, and that's Zelina Vega. We got that. So that's all tomorrow at 3 p.m. on Netflix, or we'll see it at 8 o'clock on the replay for us in the States, because, some of us don't get Netflix. I'll be watching it on Netflix, but, I like to watch it live, too, but, be on tape delay for the next week or two. I don't even know when I think it ends on the 28th, so that's next Friday. I think the European tour ends, and then we'll be back to the States. We can watch it live and in color at our regularly scheduled time. I know there was a poll saying, would you like to have Raw and SmackDown at 3 p.m.? No. Because most of us are in school. Most of us are at work. I mean, the European shows, 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, especially for people in the, if it's in the UK, or it's in Spain, or it's in Italy, because it's like 5/6 hour difference. But you go to Japan, you ain't gonna watch at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, no. That's on tape delay. You ain't getting it live. But, yeah. Got pretty much after this week, we got 2 more shows to go before we get back to the States on our road to WrestleMania. We got a few weeks to go. We got about 3-4 weeks left till Easter. And we got baseball coming your way in, as of this video, 6 days. And Yankee fans, you wish it was over right now. It is pretty much over. Stanton, pretty much out for the year. Garrett Cole, out for a year and a half. Gill, who knows how long he's going to be out. You have the third baseman. Yankees are done, man. I know still got Judgy Wudgy, who gives a crap, the steroid user that he is. Can't even catch a fly ball. But, I mean, it is what it is. Yankees are banged up. Mets are banged up, too. McNeil's going to be out for a little while. Alvarez is going to be out till the end of May, early June with his hand. McNeil, I think, with his hand as well. Senga's not going to be pitching the first series, I heard. I think Clay Holmes is going to be the opening day starter, which he's had a pretty goddamn good spring. And who knows who's going to play second base? It's going to be Beatty or Acuna. Both of them are doing pretty damn good. Right now, the pitching, besides Clay Holmes, Minaya had a pretty good game today. Not great, but good. So I'm a little bit worried about the fake tribal chief. Not our tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but he calls himself the tribal chief, but he's a fake tribal chief. Like Solo, but that's another story for a long time. So, I'm a little bit worried about him. Frankie Montez, I don't even know if he's injured or he's going to start. I'm a little worried about him because he's on the Reds. McGill or Peterson, probably McGill. Yeah, both of them have struggled. So Mets pitching staff, a little bit rusty. We lose two big bats in Alvarez and McNeil. I think the Mets will be fine because of Alonso's. Alonso hit a bomb last night, not, the night before, this video. He hit a 3-1 bomb, which was great. So, we'll see what happens with Alonso, and Soto raking this spring. I think he has 6 or 7 home runs. I hope he, stays hot through the beginning of the, through the year. I think he'll hit at least 40, maybe 50 home runs. But, we'll see. Lindor, is Lindor. Beatty, not Beatty, sorry, Vientos, wake up, we got that, and, Nimmo is up and down, did some good stuff. I'm worried about Luis Torrens back, as the catcher, and I don't know who's backing him up. So, Marte, he debuted, did pretty good. I don't know what they got to do with him. Winker, I think he might have hurt himself, but he should be fine. He's a DH, so he's not going to play every day. So, we got some options at DH, but it is what it is. So, we'll see what happens with that. What happens with the Mets this weekend. Going into pretty much Tuesday, I think is the last day of spring training. Then they're going to travel. It's like they do play on the road Thursday. Then I think they play Saturday. I don't know if it's a 4-game series or a 3-game series, but they're on the road. And then I think pretty much the first week of April. Well, actually, next week going into April, they'll be back home, I think, by the weekend. So the boys of summer are back. I can't wait. I'll be doing hopefully be doing my season preview for baseball. Hopefully this weekend or Monday or Tuesday at the latest. But I want to get it done before the season starts. And yes, the Mets will be on SNY on this coming Thursday. And the Yankees, well, you probably watch it on Yes! Or whatever you're going to watch it from. But who cares about the Yankees? The 2025 season has started already in Tokyo. Oh, those Dodgers. Good Lord. Woo! Just give the Dodgers another fucking, World Series. I don't know if they swept the Cubs, but they murdered them. Toni already hit a home run. Or 2. I don't know. That Dodgers team, forget it. Forget it. I don't even think the Mets can beat them Dodgers at this point with the team they have. If it has to be in the NLCS, if it has to be the Mets and the Dodgers again, a healthy Mets team, I think, possibly could shock the world and beat probably the greatest dynasty right now, and that's the fucking Dodgers. The Dodgers got a mega team. Toni, freaking, Yamamoto, Freeman. It's like a Freeman Betts. The pitching staff is like, forget it. It's like Cy Young and, God, so many other, Gaylord Perry and so many other great pitchers are on the starting 5. It's insane. It's insane. Yamamoto, Roku Suzuki, what's his name? Suzuki, whatever it is, Sasaki, whatever his name is. That's his name. Belch. No, got basically two Japanese guys. And then the other 3 starters they have. It's just ridiculous, the Dodgers. Redonkulous. It feels like the Miami Heat, when they won those 2 titles with LeBron, was insane. What was it? LeBron, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, I think it was, I almost said Paul Pierce, was, Chris, I can't think of his name. The other guy, the other guy. But, yeah, Miami had a great team. Even the Golden State Warriors, when they had that mega team, they won, like, so many titles in a row. The Bulls, oy. I don't even want to watch this season because, I mean, the Dodgers, I think they're out to a 3, I don't know how many games they played in Tokyo. I think it was 2 or 3 games. So they're out to a 2-3 game lead already. I don't think there's anybody going to be catching the Dodgers unless there's like a catastrophe in Dodger Town where pretty much everybody gets hurt, like Otani, Buehler's on the Red Sox, I think. Big name stars like Freeman, Otani, one or both of the Japanese stars. I mean, if they get a rash of injuries, I think it pretty much is a toss-up now. Who wins the National League and possibly the World Series? If you're looking on the American League side, oh boy, that's a big toss-up. I can't even tell you who could win the American League this year. Sure ain't gonna be the Yankees. Ha! But, strange things have happened. But I just don't think... I mean, the Yankees will contend in the AL East, but we got a good Boston team. Baltimore is still... Sorry, Otaku, but it is what it is. If I had to pick anybody, I'd go with Boston right now, but, I mean, I have to see by the All-Star break, I'll probably have a clear-cut winner of who's going to go to the AL, who's going to represent the AL in the World Series. In the National League, probably between the Mets and the Dodgers. I can't see, maybe the Braves, JD's getting hard already. Not that it's going anywhere, because it's so little. But I digress. Maybe the Phillies, maybe the Braves, probably the top 4 teams right now. But if it had to come down to the final 2, I put my money on the Dodgers and the Mets again. But maybe a different outcome. Maybe. But we'll have to see how it goes. But Thursday for everybody else, the season begins. And I can't wait. Let's go. Alright, enough about that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Thursday night, it is time for your late and out-of-date AEW Dynamite with Spikes review for this past Wednesday night, March the 19th, 2025. Alright, we're still coming off Revolution, now on the road to AEW Dynasty, 2 weeks from Sunday, or for you people in Australia, Dynasty. So, we got that. Already know that, Swerve is going to be taking on the AEW World Champion, whether it be John Moxley or, hey kids, it's Edge, who we can't cope with. So, we got that. We had that match on the card, a no-holds-barred street fight for the AEW title. We got that. Another match was made, a women's title match. So, the timeless Toni Storm. Darling! We'll see who her next opponent is. She's been dealing with Megan Bayne lately, Mariah May's kind of in the distance for now, but, we'll see what happens with that. From what we saw on Collision. Still, tag team champions, the Hurt Syndicate. Danny Garcia, still our TNT champion. For now. I know he has a big match on Saturday with Adam Cole, baby! Round 2 Electric Boogaloo. This Saturday and Sunday, but we'll see the match on Saturday, but the other match is on Sunday because of the NCAA bracket, which is, I can't even watch the NCAA tournament. Good thing I didn't do an office pool this year because I would have lost already. So many bracket busters is just insane. But anyway, the start of the NCAA tournament, first round is starting. I think the first and second round is this weekend. That's why Collision is preempted until 11 o'clock or so on Saturday night and Sunday. So we're getting, for the first time ever, Sunday Collision. You know, lucky for Collision, there's nothing on that night. But probably be back to its normal time slot next weekend. But, I mean, we'll have to see what happens with that. But, man, AEW is pretty fucked up right now. Why do I say that? Well, as we all know, NXT Battleground is the same day as Double or Nothing, March the 25th, I believe, 25th to 26th. Then, what's even worse for AEW, Saturday night's main event is the day before Double or Nothing and Battleground. That's on the Saturday, going head-to-head with Collision, because, you know, Collision's reign is going to suck. And then in July, there's another Saturday night's main event, I believe, going head-to-head with, guess what? All In. Oh, AEW cannot catch a break to save their life. I mean, the ratings for this past Wednesday were actually pretty good. 658,000 views, way up from the week before, which was at a even 600,000. Even the demo went up 18.8%. There was a 0.18, 0.16, somewhere around that area. I mean, it is what it is. I think NXT's rating went up. Didn't do, I still wanted to get at least hit 900. Nope. No. I mean, seriously. Seriously. I thought Roadblock was great. How the fuck did it not get over 800, 900,000 views? I do not know. And I think this week went down a little bit, or went, it was like a little bit up. Not much, but it's over 750,000, I believe. I have to check that again. I could be wrong, so. And even though NXT wasn't a great show, and I'll get to that probably tomorrow afternoon or sometime soon, but man. And, you know, Raw did okay. It's doing okay on Netflix. Not great numbers, but still. So, even though people think, oh, NXT's crushing AEW, not by much, if you think about it. Not by much. You know, some weeks that AEW's been great. I mean, Wednesday's show was meh. Minus the gore we saw in that Adam Copeland Moxley match. We'll get to that in a minute. But still. AEW puts on stinkers like they did last week. That was a stinker. That's no wonder they did 600,000. This week was a little bit better, even with the violence involved in the episode. Oy. But let's get into it. Alright, so we are from the Liberty. So we are from the Liberty First Credit Union Arena. That's a mouthful. That's what she said. In Omaha, Nebraska, in a blizzard, mind you. So not a lot of the superstars had travel problems. Some of the matches and segments were cut. Ugh. It's still snowing in Omaha, Nebraska on March the 20th. Well, the day before the first day of spring, for everybody here in the United States of America, we had a blizzard. So they're going to be digging out for months in Omaha. But you get what you get. Alright. So, as always, our commentary team, the man behind the mask, Excalibur, the biggest Met fan I know, and he's from Red Hook Brother, Chaz! Red Hook Brother. Okay. And your friend and mine, the legend in his own mind, Toni Baloney Schiavone, otherwise known as Tony Schiavone, for all you people that love Jericho. Alright. Alright, so we got that. Alright. So, not a big crowd because of the blizzard. Roster thin. So they had to... You gotta do what you gotta do with what you got. Because, really, not much off time. There's really no cancellations, so... It is what it is. I think there was a WWE show, I remember one year WWE did a show in... Basically, it was like a best-of show. Because it was a big-ass fuck blizzard. I think it was in Connecticut. And I think JBL was at the old WWE headquarters. And they were just showing random old matches. So, when the arena's not, can't get the arena because of bad weather, why not just show the old matches? Why not? Of course, you can't cancel. I mean, what are you gonna put on? Reruns? There's no reruns in wrestling. Pretty much. I mean, it's tape, but the tape's not really reruns, but you're seeing it on the replay, but... whatever. I'm just talking crazy. It is what it is. You're crazy, Mr. Joseph! Oh, Mike. Not now, Mike. I was trying to cheer you up, I'm sorry! I know, Mike, I know. I had a rough night. I know. You okay? Yeah, I'm getting better. Yeah, I'm just concerned. Let's feel my pal. Okay. Thank you, Mike. Thank you very much. Yeah, I had a traumatic experience once. Yeah, I know, Mike. In Japan, right? Yeah. That guy. Don't say his name. Oh, I won't. Yeah. If you follow Mike Awesome's legendary career. By the way, Mike, happy birthday, by the way. Yeah, it was Mike Awesome's birthday the other day. I think it was. Right, Mike? When was your birthday? I don't even know. I'm so old I don't even remember my own birthday. Oh, jeez. Your birthday's every day, Mike. I wish it was. If Mike Alden's birthday was every day, forget it. He'd be having so much fun with all the fat chicks. And maybe even the not so fat chicks. He'd be having a ball. He'd be at the bar. He'd be getting his dick sucked by Mae Young. Getting gummy blowjobs from Mae Young and freaking Fabulous Moolah and maybe Attila the Hun. I don't know. But he has fun. Right, Mike? Yeah, I always have fun. I love it up here. I wish I was down here having fun with you. Well, I'm not up there yet. But I will be someday. Not now, but someday. We can party all night long. Well, hurry up and get up here. Well, hey. I'm 48. I'm not ready to die yet, okay? You gotta wait a few more years. Okay? Ah, shit. Alright, Mike. Nah, don't cry on me now. It's too late. But anyway, you go have a great night. We'll talk tomorrow, okay? Okay, Mr. Joseph, you're a great guy. You're as awesome as me. But I'm more awesome than you. And I'm more awesome than The Miz. Well, that's true. Anyway, you want to say goodbye? Oh, yeah, that four-eyed guy that loves you so much, he says hi, too. Oh, yeah, tell that guy I said hi. And he owes me money. He owes you money? Since when? I don't know. It's late. I'm sorry. I gotta go. Bye! Okay, get out of here. You missed that, don't you? I know you do. Satire, ladies and gentlemen. Satire. Anyway, we get that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We open up the show in a blizzard. But we get to the ring for action, and we got the Fatal 4-Way match to see who faces Kenny Back Almighty Omega at Dynasty for the Intercontinental title. Alright, so we had freshly squeezed orange juice, Orange Cassidy, taking on the man who debuted last week, Speedball, Mike Bailey, Ricochet, who won his match against Shibata on Collision last week, and Mark Davis, of all people. Mark Davis, who sadly beat the funky chicken himself, that's Mark Briscoe. Because Mark Briscoe never gets anything good in his, he needs to get into a title shot, I'm sorry. He needs to win another title. Well, which one? I don't care at this point. I like him to win the TV title in Ring of Honor, or win the Ring of Honor World title again, or maybe the Pure title, before he actually hangs it up. But it's a company guy, he does what he has to do. But it is what it is. And as always, speaking of Mark Briscoe, we pay homage to you, sir, you crazy bastard. Reach for the sky, boy. Jay Briscoe! Alright, we got that. Jay's having a great time with his good buddy, Terry Funk. Terry Funk! Having fun up there, Terry? Good. I was a hardcore legend in Japan. Japan! Number one! Thank you, Terry. Forever! Okay. Thank you. Okay. Alright, so we had Orange Cassidy, Mike Bailey, Ricochet, Mark Davis, Don Callis on commentary, the idiot. And like I said, the winner of this match gets a Intercontinental title shot against Kenny at Dynasty. Alright. Pretty good match. Crazy ending. Let's get to the ending. I'm not going to go through everything because it's late, I'm tired, and I got work tomorrow, so it is what it is. Alright, so getting to the end, a lot of triple teaming on Mark Davis. Has him in trouble, he fights all three men off. We go to break, come right back. Freshly squeezed orange juice, Orange Cassidy cleans house, hits a Stun Dog Millionaire on Rick O'Shit. Even though Orange Cassidy was favoring his arm during that. But he's all fine and dandy to hit a Hurricane Rana on Speedball, Mike Bailey, out of the corner for a near fall. Mike Bailey comes back with a Falcon Arrow. Yes, he did the deed. And takes him down. Then he hits a Shooting Star Press. Beautifully connects. Goes for the cover, but Mark Davis breaks it up at 2. And then Ricochet, not to be outdone, hits a Shooting Star Press of his own for a near fall on Orange Cassidy. Then a DVD, a Death Valley Driver on Speedball Mike Bailey for a near fall. Orange Cassidy gets right back up with the Beach Break on Ricochet. Then the Orange Punch for a near fall on Mark Davis. It is getting crazy. They get back up. Mark Davis hits a bunch of clotheslines, puts all three men down. Then he pulls Orange Cassidy in, and it's a good old-fashioned Power Driver! You gotta love that album, don't you? Hits that for a near fall as Mike Bailey made the save. He gets back up, kicks Mark Davis right in the face, right near the corner, somehow grabs him for a backslide, had him for the pin. Look like he won the match, but, and there's a but and it stinks, and boy, Bryce, you fucking idiot, did not see this. Ricochet grabs a fruit roll-up on Mark Davis with his feet on the rope, and we get a double pin in just under 18 minutes. So there's a lot of confusion. Who the fuck won the match? I'm like, are we really gonna do a three-way dance at Dynasty between Ricochet, Kenny, and Speedball Mike Bailey? Yup. I'm like, okay, you're a couple weeks away. Why can't we just have Speedball Mike Bailey and Ricochet one-on-one next week on the program. Winner gets Kenny. Why can't we do that? You know why? Because Tony Khan probably snorted a bunch of snow, and not the one outside in Omaha, Nebraska, that on Wednesday night. You know, the kind. The drug, not the actual element. Not element, well, you know, the white stuff. The thing that falls from the sky. I mean, really, you're gonna book that? Good match. Why that ending? I've been okay with Kenny and Ricochet. We've seen that before. Well, actually, we haven't, but I don't even think we have seen that before. Ricochet and Kenny before, even in Japan. But I'd love to see Mike Bailey and Kenny go at it one-on-one. That would be epic. But obviously, we're not gonna get that because we don't get what we want. Alright, so Kenny will face Speedball, Mike Bailey, and Rick O'Shit in his first title defense at Dynasty in that filthy piece of crap city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on April the 6th, 2 weeks from Sunday. So we'll see what happens with that. Match was pretty damn good. 3.5 out of 5 stars. And we're off and running on Dynamite! Alright, then we get the little graphic for Dynasty. We already knew that. Alright, then we get a very nice little video hyping up the AEW Tag Team Champions, the Hurt Syndicate. Bobby Lashley, the great man that he is, MVP, and Shelty Baby, Shelton Benjamin. And then we see a fourth guy. I'm like, who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck are that guy? Is that guy? Who the fuck are you? Maybe somebody that you hang out with. I don't know who it is. We get that. Alright, moving on. Alright, that was a pretty good thing. So we see who the Hurt Business face next, because they beat my favorite tag team right now. That's the Outrunners, Turbo, Floyd, and Truth Magnum. I had faith in them. I still had faith. I still believe in them. They will become tag team champions very soon. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, speaking of titles, we got our first title match of the night for the TBS title. We go to the ladies early for a change. We got the CEO. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup with something on the side. Alright, we got Swerve's bitch. Mercedes Moné. We got Mercedes Moné. JD's favorite person in the whole wide world. So she's taking on, I guess, the new number one contender, my girl Billie Starkz, who just turned 20. What? She is 20? I thought she was a little bit older than that. She's only 17, but she's 33! Okay. Winger. But yeah, Billie Starkz is 20 now. Surprisingly, I thought she was like 23 at least. Maybe I'm thinking of Roxanne Perez, but... Damn, for 20? Oy. Nothing wrong with that, but a little bit too young for your boy here. But... Nothing, I mean, age ain't nothing but a number and love ain't nothing but a thing, as the late great Aaliyah once sang. But I have my standards. But, anyway. Alright, so Mercedes Moné and Billie Starkz. This came about from pretty much last couple weeks. You know, Billie kind of getting in Mercedes' business with Momo, and Momo's still hurt in Japan. What are you gonna do? We move on. Alright, so we start off with a left-handed handshake. Where have we seen that before? Lanny Poffo, the genius. I have a poem! And not from Heidenreich. That's Michael Cole's favorite person in the whole wide world. I have a poem from Heidenreich. Cole's ass hasn't felt better since. Ooh, too soon? I'm sorry. Anyway, back and forth match. Actually, it was a pretty decent match for what it was. But as always, I knew Billy wasn't gonna pull off the shocker of the year. But yeah, Billy hits a Alabama slammer into the corner. Ow! On Mercedes, and tries something like a one-winged angel. You're not Kenny. Stop it, Billy. Stop. Almost dropped Mercedes on her goddamn head. Ow. And then Mercedes gets her foot on the rope. That was bad ring placement by Billy. Right there. And it cost her too because Billy missed a flip dive onto the apron. Ow. And then it gets pulled right into the bank statement, and she had no other choice but to tap out in under 13 minutes. So Mercedes retains the TBS title. Who's next? I think it's going to be Athena. If not a Dynasty, most likely at Double or Nothing. I think Athena's pretty much done with Ring of Honor. She's beaten everybody. Like, more times than once, at least. Getting close to that 900-day mark. On her road to 1,000. If she doesn't hit 1,000 by... She's not going to hit it by Double or Nothing, but... I think if she does keep the Ring of Honor Women's title and it hits 1,000, I think she has to lose it at Glory by Honor. Which is next. Or she loses that Supercard, which is on the night before WrestleMania, so... But who did she lose to, though? Billy? We said that 3 years ago. The same fucking result 3 years late, 3 years in a row. Athena wins. And whoever she faces at Supercard, it doesn't matter. If she wins, I'd say retire the fucking belt. Retire it, have a fucking tournament. Why not? Tony Khan loves the tournaments. Why not have another Women of Honor, can't even have a Women of Honor, Ring of Honor Women's title tournament? Who do you give it to, though? Billy? You finally give it to Billy out of spite? Or do you give it to somebody actually, like maybe Diamante, or maybe Red Velvet from your mama's kitchen? Because she is the next woman up. But I think Athena already beat her. So, I don't know who could be next for the Ring of Honor Women's title. I don't know. If anybody at all. So, we'll have to see what happens with that. But I think we're going to definitely see Mercedes versus Athena. And I think if it doesn't happen at Double or Nothing, I think it has to happen in pretty much where Athena lives, and that's Texas. Where's Texas? Oh, well, not. Well, what's in Texas? All In. That's where I think we're either going to get a unification match or somebody wins all the belts, if Mercedes has all the belts by then. I think she loses a couple of them. She has to lose that Red Pro title, because, that belt's like, eh. Anyway, who beats her for the New Japan Strong title? Don't know that. I know it's going to be somebody from Japan, most likely. I was hoping Momo. No, Momo. Maybe Miyu. Or Mayu. Tomato. Somebody's going to beat her for that title. And then the only one left's the TBS title. And I think Athena's going to win that one in her hometown of Texas on July the 11th. But then again, it could be the winner of the Women's Owen Hart Cup. Whoever that might be. Maybe Mariah May. I don't know. She already won it last year, so why not win it again? Or maybe to give it to Statlander. Or Willow. Or who knows? I don't know. Nobody in the women's division has has announced they're in the Owen Hart Cup. We already know 2 people are in the men's cup, and that's Hangman Adam Page and Will Oceanspray. And I think Jay White, so it's 3 people. So, and we don't even know when it starts. I think it starts after Dynasty. Going into Double or Nothing, I think. But I mean, we'll have to see what happens with that. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so Mercedes and Billy, I gave 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to my favorite tag team, the Outrunners, Turbo Floyd and Coot Magnum. They wish the University of Omaha's basketball team luck in the NCAA tournament. They were at their practice. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I don't even know, I mean, I didn't really watch them in the tournament, so if they went on to the next round, good for you. Not that you're going to go far in it. I always pick UConn or UNC in the Final Four. Last year I won it. The year before that I won it because UConn is two-time champs, I believe. So, and in the women's bracket I always pick UConn. I know they lost, I think, last year, so can't win them all, but it is what it is. All right, moving on. All right, then we're gonna look back at MVP trying to offer his services to MJF, Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker, last week, and MJF took the card and, let me think about it a little bit. So we go to Max in the locker room, talks about the various people who might be coming after the world title, meaning himself, Hangman, Ricochet, Hangman, Jay White, Ocean Spray, himself, so on and so forth, and last at all of them. So he's like, maybe I need some new friends to help me deal with Moxley's crew. But for MVP, you get your answer next week. Why would Max join the Hurt Syndicate? It doesn't make sense, but then you think about it. Didn't Owen Hart join the Nation of Domination way back when? Hey, we just got a white guy here, yay! And remember when DX mocked the Nation with Jason Sensation? That legendary freaking segment. I think he's still, not doing good, Jason Sensation. I don't know how his health's been doing lately, but that guy's a legend, but I am not a nugget! I'm a black heart! Damn it! Woo! I don't know about you, but my nose got here 3 minutes ago! Woo! Anyway, moving on. Alright, so we'll see what MJF has in store for us next week, if he joins the Hurt Syndicate or not. That's that. Alright, now let's get into the most talked about match on Dynamite for the AEW World Title in a street fight, no holds barred. We got Jon Moxley by himself taking on, hey kids, it's Edge. Alright, so we started off with Moxley coming into the arena, then gets jumped by Edge. They fight into an equipment truck. You might have had some Easter eggs in there. I don't know. Maybe there was some members in the back. I don't know. They fight all the way in the arena. Moxley hits Edge in the head with the briefcase, because still has the freaking belt in the briefcase. Then they go into the arena. Then they fight all around the floor for a while. Then they come back to ringside. Moxley has a paradigm shift on the announcer's table, which didn't break, as we all know. I am the table! Japanese tables. But it is what it is. Alright. We go to break, we come back. Moxley, with a chair on Edge, knocks him down, chokes him out with a chair. Then we get a good old middle finger to the crowd. Edge breaks up, basically getting Pillmanized. It's a top rope superplex for a double down. Then they slug it out. Edge gets the advantage, hits a bunch of clotheslines. Then he takes out Spike! Spike, that 2x4 with nails, otherwise known as Janice 2.0. He's about to swing it at Moxley. Thankfully, Moxley grabbed a jumping Gilmore Kata! Bang! Hits that. And with Spike and a chair available at his disposal, Moxley goes outside like an idiot, grabs a table, puts it together. That'll be used in a minute. Edge gets some shots in. Gets some shots in. Then he takes the spike board right into the stomach. Oh, god damn! Hits Moxley in the stomach with Spike. Then he puts it down. I'm like, oh no, he's not gonna do what I think he's gonna do. Yup, we finally get it because we've been teased for years with people bringing out spikes on live TV or pay-per-view. Nothing really happens. And finally, Edge suplexes Moxley on the spiked board, and the board gets stuck in Moxley's back. Oh! The visual was just hideous. Moxley's like writhing in pain. He's like, ah! Get it out, Pro Turner! Get it out! Get it out! Pro Turner's like, I don't know what to do! And then William Utah comes out, drops Edge with a Psycho knee. He's trying to get the board out. We see him trying to like pull it out or like slowly pull it out. The freaking skin is like coming off. And like, oh my god! And people doing watch-alongs. I seen Denise Salcido. I seen Issa. I seen other people that cringing like, ah! Yeah! I'm watching replays on YouTube. I'm like, ugh! Violence! Yes! You're sick, but you loved it. But finally, the board comes off of Moxley. I don't know if there was, it was just, and they showed the fucking board. It's all bloody, ugh. Moxley's fucking back looks like fucking chopped meat. Oh, hideous. But anyway, Edge puts William Yuta through the table while Moxley's bleeding all over the fucking place. And then more Death Riders come out. Claudio Castagnoli, the Swiss, and the bastard Pac come out, put Edge down even more. And then FTR, fuck the Revival, Cash, he's got a clock! Wheeler comes out with Dax the Axe Hardwood. They come in for the save. And then, they take the Death Riders out. Edge hits a spear on Moxley through the table that was already in the corner. They're both down. And then Marina Shafir, who else should come out? But Marina Shafir comes out for the save. Because I think Edge was about to win the belt, going for the pin. Marina Shafir comes out for the save. Willow Nightingale takes her out. And then the Patriarchy come out of Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne. They come out. Nick Wayne hits Wayne's World! Wayne's World! Excellent! So he comes out, hits Wayne's World on Edge, knocks him the fuck out. Moxley goes for the cover. Edge somehow kicked out of that, but then Mox transitioned into the Bulldog Choke, and Edge just choked out. He didn't choke out. He got choked out, passed out. So Moxley still retains the title in almost Make-A-Wish 21-21, but a second later. But it is what it is. But fucking violent, sick, gory. Ugh. We played so many times on YouTube. So many times they showed it. They showed Moxley getting suplexed on the board, and the board sticking out of his fucking back like thousands of times. I'm like, stop! What's wrong with you, Tony Khan? We threw up 6,000 times and we're gonna... Ugh. Feels like that fucking episode of Family Guy where everybody's puking their guts out. Oh, okay. I can't stop. Oh, make it stop right. That's what it felt like. Everybody was puking up their dinner. It was just sick. And people say, oh, this is AEW's way to kind of counter Cena turning heel. I'm like, what? No. There is no way AEW could have topped that with having Moxley with a bunch of spikes coming out of his back and skin just ripping off. I'm like, come on. And they say, oh, AEW went too far. What? What's wrong with you people? Oh, it's too violent! The kids are watching! Ah! Fuck them kids. Mommy, he's got nails to get out of his back! Ah! I'm having nightmares, Mommy! Ah! It's okay, son. It's just fake nails. I'm trimming his skin, Mommy! Maybe they're not so fake. Anyway, moving on, but yeah. Crazy. So Moxley now will face Swerve at Dynasty for the AEW World title. And for Cope, oh well. And we got that. Alright, so after the match, Moxley, I don't know how he got out of it. He's okay. Probably has less skin than he has now, but he's still the champ. The Death Riders storyline continues on. I don't know why, but this continues on. But anyway, as they leave, we see Edge, FTR in the ring, after Edge lost, and, Cash probably still has his Glock somewhere in his pocket. He's there trying to get Edge up. And Edge tries to hold his hand out to Dax, maybe thanking him or trying to, hey, help me up, asshole! And Dax is like, fuck you, man. He did this about a week or so ago with, when Roddy and Kyle beat them after FTR won the match, but then I think it was, Kyle's foot was on the rope. They had to restart the match, and then Roddy and Kyle beat them. And then they wanted to do a code of honor. And Dax was like, well, fuck you. And then they did that interview like a week later. They said, oh, let's run it back. And then FTR, I think, won that. But Dax is still acting like a complete schmuck. So Dax is like, well, fuck you, Edge. I'm not gonna shake your hand. And Dax is like, oh, hey, dude, what the fuck? Again? I think Dax is turning heel, and FTR is breaking up. Oh, great. Another tag team broken up. Great. AEW, where tag teams go to die. Pretty much what WWE does, too. They bring up every good tag team after a while. So, anyway, so we get that. Cash goes to try to talk some sense into his partner, and then Edge is all on the ring. The fans are going, yay, Edge, you're a sick fuck! And he holds up Spike. Like, ah, like a Spike. All he needed was Abyss and a taser would have been fine. Remember when, who was it? There was Mick Foley. Yeah, there was Mick Foley and Abyss. And then Mick Foley grabbed a taser. But he had a taser, I think he got from Big Stevie, Stevie Richards, back in the day. And then Mick Foley went zzz, and then the whole Abyss almost looked like he almost exploded. I think he got hit with fucking C4 explosives, but it was a taser. That was good. That was cool. Remember that, Mick? Oh, I remember that very nicely. It felt like a Dorito. You want some? I got some right here, Mike. Mike. What'd you call me? I meant Mick. Mick, Mike. What's the difference? Anyway, I have some Doritos right there, Mick, okay? Well, they're very tasty. I hope you have some before you go to bed. Yeah, maybe I might have one or two. But you happy now I got some fucking Doritos? Fuck out of here. Hey, Doritos made famous by Mikey Ripwork, okay? They're very tasty! Good for parties and good for Mick Foley. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so... let's get away from the regurgitation segment, okay? We're gonna move on. Alright, after that, we gotta look back at what Chris Jericho did at Revolution, well, the pre-show, where he took Gravity's mask, that's Bandito's brother, and then we saw it the little promo where Jericho thinks he's recreating Hamlet. Oh, Gravity, I knew you well, Calistio. You know, so we had that. So we go to the back. I think it was with Renee Paquette. We have Bandito. Talks about being used to the danger of wrestling. It's dangerous. X marks to that one now. But Jericho made things a little bit personal, y'all. So we get that, and then he says he's gonna get his revenge. He's gonna get his brother's mask back somehow, and then Johnny TV, Johnny Nitro, Johnny Mundo, Johnny whatever you want to call him, John Hennigan comes in, and they, go back and forth. And then Bandito challenges him to a match on Saturday night. And Johnny TV's like, I'll be there. So we got that Saturday night in a boring as fuck match. We move on with that. Alright, so I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. A little bit cool down segment, and there you go. But then we have a cool down match after that. So we go to Will Ocean Spray, reach for the sky, whoa! Bam! So he comes out, quick match with AR Fox. Nothing really to write home about. The match was a little bit, little flippy-dippity-doos here and there, but you think AR Fox was going to beat Ocean Spray? No. Ocean Spray wins after AR Fox missed the 450, and Ocean Spray loads up the Hidden Blade, bing, bang, boom, good night. Under 8-minute match, Ocean Spray gets the win. And that's it. So, Ocean Spray is, looking ahead to the Owen Hart tournament. And we'll see how he does when we get there. Alright, so the match was alright. 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we get a little video package for Swerve and Moxley. Now official for Dynasty for the AEW World title. And we get that. Then we go to the back with Renee once again. This time she has a special guest, and that is the Hangman, Adam Page, about to do some cowboy shit. And he's like, hey, Ocean Spray's in the Owen Hart tournament. I want in too. So he officially enters the Owen Hart tournament. Can you say finals? Ocean Spray and maybe Hangman in the finals? Or maybe Jay White and Hangman, or Jay White and Ocean Spray? I mean, we'll see. So many possibilities with the men. And women, we don't even have a freaking person entering yet. That's sad. But we get that. Alright, so we get that. And then we find out that Julia Hart and Queen Amanada will finally end their little trilogy, of matches they've had. Julia Hart won the first one. Queen Amanada won about a week or so ago. And now we get number 3 in a tree this Saturday night. I think it's Saturday night on Collision. Because it is broken up into 1-hour shows. They already taped it. I think they taped it on Wednesday after Dynamite. I think they taped Collision, so what we're gonna get on Saturday is Johnny TV and Bandito. I think Queen Aminata and Julia Hart 3, and Danny Garcia versus Adam Cole, baby, 2 for the TNT title. And then on Sunday, we got the rest of what would have been on the second hour, basically. So the first hour, we got those 3 matches, and maybe a few segments here and there. And then Sunday night, we got the second hour Collision, basically. So I don't know how the ratings are going to be for that. If it's going to be cumulative, or it's going to be one for Saturday, one for Sunday, then you add it up. But who cares? Well, we move on. Alright, then we go to the back. We have Renee Paquette with the CEO, Mercedes Moné. She's very impressed. Most impressive, Billy Starks. Most impressive. She's all impressed with Billy Starks, but she needs a better trainer to get after the title. So a little shot to Athena? I think so. Alright, so we get that. So 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. And then we end the show, surprisingly, with the women. And we have Chris Statlander taking on the Goddess. And that is Beth fucking Phoenix 2.0, otherwise known as Megan Bayne, with Timeless Toni Storm. Darling! Bosom. And just remember, every time we see Toni Storm in the ring or on commentary, just remember, ladies and gentlemen, chin up, tits out, watch for the shoe! And also Luther was at ringside too. Alright, so we got that. Penelope Ford came out with Megan Bayne. Ghosts. Megan Bayne's ghost just came out. I don't know. Alright, so we got that. Actually, it was a pretty decent match. Penelope Ford, pretty much, I think she got kicked out by the referee. I think it was, Aubrey Edwards. And Toni Storm on commentary is hilarious. She is hilarious. I forgot what she said. She said something to Penelope, about Penelope Ford. I forgot what she said. Oh, she said, goodbye, sugar tits, or something like that. But in any case, back and forth match they went. They get back up. Statlander sends Megan to the outside for a big flippy dippity-doo off the apron. Only to get sent into Toni Storm at ringside. They get back in the ring, and Megan hits face descent at F5 on the floor. Then, for good measure, she gives one inside the ring. So, 2 face descents, puts Statlander down, and Megan gets the win in under 13 minutes. Match was pretty good, 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. And then, after the match, right near the end of the show, as we go to black, Toni Storm gets up, tapes her hand. I'm like, oh god, we're gonna get another Hollywood Type A death match. Who knows with Toni Storm these days. She tapes up her hand, goes right inside. She starts brawling with Megan Bayne. Big brawl. Security comes out. Referees come out. Finally, get them separated. After a clothesline, puts Megan on the floor. And then Toni gets on the mic and says, man, you a big bitch. And then she's like, I always say, the bigger they are, the harder they come, or something like that in my juice. And then she says something like, she says something with, something to the point where I break my back every night, or my back gets broken every night. I'm like, damn. Juice Robinson, you savage fuck. And Toni Storm, you are a savage fuck too. I mean, call me up sometime. But, I get with Toni Storm, forget it. Forget it. Both her backs will be broken up. She'll have a torn labia or have a broken penis. I mean, forget it. It'll be timeless. But I digress. Alright, so Toni issues the challenge for her title at Dynasty. So we got Megan Bayne and Toni Storm for the AEW Women's Championship. I don't even think Megan Bayne's gonna win the belt unless Maria May comes back and screws, no pun intended, screws Toni out of the title and Megan Bayne wins the title. I don't see that happening. So I think Toni Storm will retain pretty much in her second defense of the belt. I think it's the second defense. Yeah, I think it's the second or third defense. I forget, but yeah. So that's official match number 2 for Dynasty. And I know we got 2 weeks left, and Tony Khan's going to have like 13 more matches he's going to put on the card and the pre-show. So we're 2 weeks away from Dynasty, and then after that, we're on the road to Double or Nothing. Actually, we'll be on the road to Supercard, which don't have a match yet for that. We're a month away almost. Dude. But I think we're going to get like Bandito versus Jericho. Either we get a hair versus mask match, or maybe just a rematch for the Ring of Honor World title. Don't know what happens with the TV title for the men and women. Don't know for the tag team titles. Who knows? Pure title. Don't know. 6-man tag team titles. Who cares? It's just sad how Ring of Honor does not barely defend, and everybody that's held the titles barely defends them. It's sad. And Ring of Honor wants a TV deal. I know they want to get more exposure, but I mean, you really want to put them on Channel 5 for Shockwave, if that's going to be what Ring of Honor is going to be? I think TNA has a better shot to get a major TV deal than Ring of Honor at this point. They've been shopping TNA around. From what I read on Ringside News, that Frankie Kazarian was talking about, that maybe by the end of the year, TNA could have a possible big, huge TV deal. And I think it'd be great to get them off Access TV. Where do you put them, though? What channel? That's the question. Do you put them on ESPN? Well, I doubt ESPN. Do you put them on FX? Do you put them on Fox? You say, do you kind of gotta go? I mean, you got that WWE TNA partnership that might still be around. Who knows by the end of the year? But wouldn't it be something if, Anthem Sports and WWE kind of slid in under the radar and said, "Hey, Tony Khan, fuck you twice," They're pretty much fucking AEW over as it is, with having pay-per-views on the same day as AEW pay-per-views. Saturday Night's Main Event is the same day as All In. I think that it might be something with Forbidden Door too. Not the number 2, but as the same day as Forbidden Door. AEW is screwed, man. Tony Khan thinks he's always one up on Hunter, and Hunter's like 2, 3, 4 steps ahead. And same thing with Shawn Michaels. The chess match has really turned. And Tony Khan can't even do anything. What is he going to do? He's going to change the date of Double or Nothing? Or he's going to keep it the same and then just lose viewers? Because you think anybody's going to watch Double or Nothing? And then you got NXT Battleground in Tampa? I don't even know what Double or Nothing... Where's Double or Nothing this year? I think it's in California. Yeah, it's in California, right? Same time. I mean, it's insane. I don't think I ever seen a double pay-per-view at the same time. If I did, I don't remember. We'll get that twice this year. End of May and in mid-July. Insane. What are we gonna watch? We don't have simulcast. We can't put up two. I mean, we could if you have two computers side by side. You can watch. You can watch Battleground on this one, and you can watch Double or Nothing on this one. Oh, it's great. I don't know if Tony Khan's gonna change the date if he can with the venue they're gonna be at. Because I doubt he can't change. I doubt he can change. All in with a Texas Rangers play, because I don't even know if they're gonna be on a road the week after that, which will be July 18th. No, I think it's July 12th is all in. So, because the 26th I think is on a Saturday. So, yeah, it is a Saturday. So I was right. The 12th is all in, and Saturday night's main event. So I highly doubt all in will get changed till the week after that, because like I said, I think the Rangers will be back inside the stadium by then, if they're not on the road. If they're on the road, then they could do that, but if not, you're screwed. You're gonna have to put up with having one of your biggest shows of the year go head-to-head twice with the WWE pay-per-view or an event. Like Saturday night's main event, but... Tony Khan, you're screwed, sir. And I don't even know how much longer AEW can put up with this shit. I don't know. They try to put a pay-per-view on a Sunday. WWE's like, hey, we'll put on a pay-per-view too. Why not? Let's put it on Saturday. No, can't do that. Got an we got a pay-per-view on a Saturday. Hey, NXT's got a pay-per-view on a Saturday. Or a WWE pay-per-view on a Saturday. Or we're going to do Saturday's main event going head-to-head with a pay-per-view. Insane. And then you're doing watch-alongs like, hey, we're going to do a watch-along for Double or Nothing, but we got to watch NXT Battleground in the background. So we have a dual watch-along. I mean, it's good for you people that do watch-alongs, but how are you going to title it? You title it NXT Battleground / Double or Nothing watch-along, I guess. Or just watch it on the replay. That's what I think I'm going to do for Double. I'm going to watch Double or Nothing Battleground. I'll probably watch the replay later or the next day on Memorial Day. That's Memorial Day weekend too, which is crazy. I'm definitely gonna watch Saturday night's main event. I'm not gonna watch Collision. I care less about Collision that night. And then that Sunday, everybody's gonna have their barbecues and everything. And then at night, you gotta watch 2 pay-per-views. Choose wisely, but I'd probably go with Double or Nothing over Battleground, depending on what the card is for Battleground at the time, but I'd rather just go with Double or Nothing. And then when you get to July, I'm picking All In over Saturday night's main event. That's clear. So, but whatever you guys want to do, you do it. But we'll have to see what happens with that. But in any case, guys, I gotta get out of here. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. Hey, it's 311. Great band, by the way, but they suck. But, they're great. They were great, I should say. When they first came out, they were great. All mixed up. They were good until they covered Love Song by The Cure. It wasn't a bad cover, but still. Maria bringing Joe Coachella. By the way, happy birthday, Joe! You great man, you. Joe Coachella of Dead, D-E-D. His birthday was about a day or two ago. And they got a new song out called, Until I Die with Chris Motionless or Motionless in White. Fucking banger! Go listen to it right now. It's on Spotify. I don't know if the video came out yet, but I know the song came out. I think it's off Dead's new CD coming out soon, and they're on tour now. I think with think they're on tour now with Disturbed, I believe. And Disturbed. Actually, Disturbed's show is tomorrow night. So, you know I will not be here tomorrow. I'll just do the Raw review. And then, pretty much, I'm done for the day. Do the Raw review, probably in a couple hours. Then I gotta run the physical therapy. Get that done, and then run off with the missus to Madison Square Garden for Disturbed. So, I'm done. I will not be back until like maybe, I won't be back till like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning tomorrow night. So, SmackDown will probably be late, and then I gotta do NXT, so I'll probably do NXT Saturday, because I'm off Saturday and Sunday anyway. So I'll try to do NXT Saturday, I'll do TNA Ring of Honor as well Saturday, and then I'll do Collision in full, hopefully around sometime Sunday. But we'll see what happens. I might be burnt out from the concert tomorrow night, so, well, later tomorrow night, you know what I mean. But it's gonna be epic tomorrow at MSG. Disturbed 25th anniversary tour for the Down with the Sickness in full, which is great. And then some added favorites near the end, and then you got the opening acts, and then I think around 9 o'clock. I think it's around 9. I had it to be around 9. That Disturbed to go on for about 2 hours and just blow everybody's eardrums to bits. And no, I don't have front row. I do have VIP, but I do not have front row. You think I have like 1,250, at least 1,000 plus to get front row? Pfft. Even with my job? Mm-mm. I can get VIP. That's all I can get. I have to sit with God. Basically, and those, all the other nuts in the upper deck of the Madison Square Garden. It's just very hard, literally very hard to get those type of seats for Disturbed. I mean, I did see them on Music as a Weapon 2, not 1, 2, with In This Moment open up for Seven Dust, which opened up, I think, for Disturbed. Well, Disturbed was the main headline. It was Korn. So it was In This Moment, Seven Dust, Disturbed, then Korn. That was epic at the Hammerstein, and I was front and center. Well, not front center, but I was pretty much front, right in the barricade. Epic time. I wanted to leave right after Disturbed. I've seen Korn so many times it's ridiculous, but I stayed for Korn, and I'm glad I did. Because, lo and behold, there's, a couple of people from In This Moment were, like, right around my area, and I was hanging out with them. I'm like, hey, what are you guys doing here? What are you doing here? Watching these guys! And I took some good pictures of that. That's on my Facebook page. Music as a Weapon 2 tour. Not great pictures. The early pictures of In This Moment are a little bit grainy, but because I had a bad camera at the time. At the time, I had a bad camera. But most of the pictures after some of the In This Moment pictures are very good quality. Especially the stuff with David Draymond and Disturbed. I have a couple pictures with Korn. Some good pictures with Seven Dust. But now that I got, the good old smartphones you can get. I mean, the phone I have takes great pictures. The phone I'm doing my videos on, not so much, but I need to use that. I use that phone when I go rarely when I do my I take that phone as a backup because when I do a show when I go to the concerts and stuff, the local concerts I go to. And I put up all the videos on my Metal Guy channel. I use this little phone here, and I use my other phone. So the quality between the phones is a little bit different. So Because I think my phone is HD. It's in HD, but it comes out really, I don't know why it comes out grainy HD, but whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna have fun tomorrow night with the missus, because she loves Disturbed. She loves David Draymond. I guess she loves bald-headed guys. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. She likes Godsmack. We have, last time we saw Godsmack was years ago. Years ago. She loved, we saw it twice, actually. The last time I saw him was, with Rob Zombie on the, I think it was with, no, it wasn't. It was on, some festival, I forget which one, but, yeah. Rosa loved Godsmack, first time. She loved him again. The second time she went, she was, like, going crazy. Well, she wasn't going crazy, but, moshing and shit, because Rosa doesn't do that. She does it in her own way. But, I'm sorry. Man, she stays away from the mosh pit every so often, but, there's been a couple of times she's been in the mosh pit. Not in it specifically, around it. She was in the mosh pit with Maria, even though she was next to Maria, on the, I think it was Mayhem or Rockstar Festival, when Maria used to go, back in the day, go into the crowd, and there was a big, gigantic women's circle pit, and then she'd be around either in it or by the soundboard. During the festival, she'd be at the soundboard. So Rosa went to the soundboard, and I lost her. I'm like, where the hell did she go? And then, right as Maria was going back to the stage, she came and tapped me on the shoulder. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, hey, where were you? I was at the soundboard with Maria. I'm like, you lucky bitch. Should have been me! But, I was in a mosh pit with Maria at, doing the Dream tour, the Winter Wonderland tour, 2000 and, what year was that? Shit. It was 2009, 2010-ish, somewhere around there. That was fun. But even more fun is being on fucking stage with her in 2015. You know what I'm talking about. Some of you do, some of you don't. Look it up on my Peter Joseph channel. You know where it is. But 2 million plus hits, not on that video, but on my channel. But if you look up In This Moment Live 2015, Closer, on the Sirius XM channel, 2 million plus hits. So, and counting. I don't know, well, it's kind of, still counting here and there, but it is what it is. But, getting up on stage with your favorite bands, you can't put a price on that. You can go to the grave with that, and I'm gonna go to the grave with that, knowing I've been on stage with In This Moment, been on stage with Ozzy, well, not on stage with Ozzy, I've been on the side of the stage with Ozzy and Korn. Good stuff. Meeting Sepultura, both versions, Lemmy, meeting Jason Newsted from Metallica! Seeing Slayer, Slipknot, meaning, yes, I did meet Mr. Corey Taylor. What do you think about that, Corey? I met him. I met the late, great Joey Jordison. Great man upstairs. I met Rob Zombie. Not once, but twice. I met so many good bands and good people that it's just... You wish you were me. I met Rowan, 5 million hits because Rowan passed by me. Big fucking whoop. Big whoop. That doesn't, you think that, it's Rowan, but still, but... You think that trumps being on stage with a legend? Like Ozzy? Or taking a picture with Lemmy? Or even Judas Priest? I don't think so! Oh, what are we gonna be jealous about, Peter? You're jealous because you're not me. And you never will be me. You think you are, and you're not. You never will be. You're not tough, you're not better than me, you're not nothing. You're shit. So just sit back on your dead channels or your semi-good channels and just sit back and watch. Because we know you, I know, you know, they know, you guys watch me. Religiously. You have my pictures on your wall. And you jerk to me every time I'm on. So, I mean, not that your girlfriends and your moms do on a daily basis to me, but it is what it is. So, that's that. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna get tired. I'm ready. I gotta get up in a few hours to do a couple things at work, and then I gotta get out of here in the early afternoon to go to physical therapy for a little bit. Then I'm off to Madison Square Garden for Disturbed. And a whole bunch of good shit. Gonna have fun. Gonna rock the house. My neck might not be the same, even though I'm getting... I'm probably not gonna headbang much because I am getting work done on my neck. Probably why I got such a bad, my back is broken. My neck is all fucked up. I wonder why. I can start headbanging like a maniac. I can't stop! I'll never stop headbanging. Even if I break my neck in 6 million places, I'll still rock out with my cock out. If you know what I mean. But we got that. So that's it. I'm gonna enjoy metal music until I'm dead. And that's that. And I'll still listen to Lady Gaga and, other stuff too, but, And as we all know, Lady Gaga trumps Kendrick Lamar any day of the week. But I digress. But that's all I gotta say about that. Metal and pop will trump rap every single time on the charts. So Taylor Swift, you can suck my... Well, actually you can't. I don't want you to. Because who knows where your mouth's been lately besides Travis Kelce, but... fucking whore. Yeah. But metal and pop will just annihilate Taylor Swift. They'll annihilate Kendrick Lamar and any other mumble crap rapper from the UK or from wherever they come from. It's a proven fact. And I'll listen to my Japanese death metal, Hanabi. I'll listen to some new metal. Sixth Sense, Burn the Skies, anything else that comes my way, I'll listen to it, and if it's good, great. I'll support it, I love it, I want more of it, my ears will bleed, my brain will explode, blood will be coming out of my eyeballs, my mouth, my ass, my penis, I don't know. I will live and die with heavy metal. And if you don't like it, well, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. Go listen to your garbage, mumble, rap garbage, like Kendrick Lamar and any other garbage that comes out from your stupid country. Whether it be from the UK, because that's where most of the mumble rap crap starting to come out from now. Kendrick's boring, and anything that's coming down the pipe with Ren or whoever comes down the pipe, they think they're great rappers or not. Oh, Kendrick has 60 billion views on YouTube. Who gives a shit? Oh yes, he got 6 Grammys. Big fucking whoop. You think I care? Do you think anybody in the music realm, in the metal realm, gives 2 fucks? Not many. Not many. You think anybody in the metal community loves Bieber? Hell no! I mean, look up how bad Justin Bieber is to the metal community. And then I know there are videos like, oh, metal sucks, this and that. But it's ridiculously dumb fucking opinions by dumb fucks who think they know music and they don't. Oh man, metal makes you want to worship the devil. They have songs about the devil. But they don't worship the devil, morons. Motley Crue has a song called Shout at the Devil. Is it about the devil? No. Because they don't worship the devil. Okay? Ozzy has a song, an album called, not an album per se, but they thought he was the devil. Because his music, Black Sabbath, was like dark and scary and satanic. Like, they actually, before it became heavy metal, they were known as doom metal. Because it was so doom. You know, all the heavy riffs by Tony Iommi and shit. They call them doom metal, not heavy metal. It was doom metal back in the day. Then they said, oh, no, it's heavy metal. Okay, we'll go with that. Yeah, back in the day, Sabbath would scare your parents. And Kiss, too. Oh, you can't listen to that. No. Think any kids that are like 13, 14, 15 give a shit? They're still buying those records. Going to the concerts, dressing up like Gene Simmons and, you know, listening to Ozzy. Ain't shit. But, you know, Rolling Stones has a song called Sympathy for the Devil. It's not about Satan. It's not about not worshiping Satan. It's just a song called Sympathy for the Devil. Not about the devil, per se. So, not all metal is about worshiping the devil. I know Maria is weird sometimes. She's getting into her pagan witchcraft phase. You know, she has a lyric in Oh Lord, say, you know, I'm laying with the devil. And they say, oh, Maria Briggs, a devil worshiper. No. There's a song called River of Fire. You think that's about the devil? It's just Maria talking about witchcraft. That's the way she is. I'm not gonna blame her, say anything bad about it. Rosa doesn't like it, but I mean, you can't please everybody. Loves a song, but it's just, you know, weird. Rosa still loves In This Moment. She does. She hates the theatrics that Maria's doing. I can't get on the same fucking wavelength with her about that. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit annoying with the set change, the costume changes every song, but it still rocks. They still rock. They still sell out every single night, but still. I could go with a little bit less of costume changing. The actors are great, but still, you know. I miss the old school days when there wasn't any, you know. The only thing that was changing was the freaking guitars. Get my blue guitar! No, not that one, the other blue one. You know, back in the day, In This Moment never had changes, except for the guitars and stuff. And then when they started getting, you know, around the Blood Tour, they started doing a guitar solo set, which they still have now. Nothing wrong with that, but, you know, you have to have a breakdown moment. We're gonna take a break. Maria's gonna, you know, get changed again when she's gonna rest her voice for the end of the show. So we're gonna have the guys do, you know, just randomly play some good old-fashioned Isley Brothers tunes. We're gonna have guitar solos. We're gonna have a bass solo. We have a drum solo. And then Maria, after they're done, Maria comes out, and then we're screaming again. Yay! It's good stuff. But hey, if you hate heavy metal, then don't listen to it. Go listen to your mumble crap. I'll listen to my metal until the day I fucking die. And that's the way it is, and that's the way it's going to be. So, if you want to hate on my bands, go ahead. They don't give two shits either. But I'm going to shit on your mumble crap because it sucks. That's how I feel. You don't like it? Tough shit. You can hate my band, but don't give me some stupid reason why you hate them. Oh, they worship the devil! They have songs about the devil! They make you want to slit your wrists! My God. That's 80s fucking theories. I mean, come on, this is not the 80s. It's 2025. We're talking about, Metallica is doing songs about making people cut their wrists again. I'm like, shut up. Well, we couldn't understand what they're saying. They go, la, 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 la. Yeah, I'll listen to Motionless in White. At least I know what the fuck they're saying. All the bands, as people call it, Screamo. The screaming metal bands, like, I don't know what the fuck they're saying! Well, one, read the lyrics. And two, just don't listen to it. If it's that bad, don't listen to it. Go listen to your mumble crap. I'll listen to songs I don't understand, but it has a great riff. That's it. At least I can understand what metal bands are saying instead of guys like, A minor. Gag me with a spoon. I'm never gonna listen to that shit. Even if I was in a padded room and I had my eyes like, I gotta watch this for 24 hours a day. Ah! Torture. Put me in a padded room, torture me to death, listen to garbage Kendrick Lamar videos on constant loop. It'd be worse than fucking Celine Dion and Bieber. I wouldn't care. I'll somehow try to block it out. Can't close your eyes because they're like your eyes are like, you gotta like, and hurt your eyeballs, and God forbid you go blind. But it's worth it. Than looking at and listening to garbage like those people. Oh, metal's the same way. It's garbage. I'll listen to it because it makes me feel good, and it soothes the soul, and it freaking saves people. When's the last time Kendrick Lamar saved somebody in one of his songs? Because of one of his songs. Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? I'll wait. Metal has songs that deal with suicide. They deal not killing yourself, surviving suicide. They have songs about depression, dealing with depression. They got so many messages, it's insane. Talk to Disturbed about that. Talk to Papa Roach. Talk to In This Moment. Talk to Ozzy about it. And then talk to anybody. Like, research it. Just don't give us some stupid fucking garbage fucking community post. This is that. Bleh, 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 bleh. Your garbage community post saying, oh, metal doesn't have a message. No, Kendrick has a message in his songs. Yes, garbage. Here's your message, garbage. Go listen to it. I just read a diss song about Drake, and it's gonna hit good. Yay! You see any metal, any bands in metal write a diss song about the other band? I don't think there's ever been one. I know Zakk Wylde hates Limp Bizkit to death. Did he write a song about it? No. He just said, Limp Bizkit sucks dick! He sang that at a concert way back when. I don't know how he feels about Limp Bizkit now. Probably still hates them. I don't blame him because they do suck. I mean, they have an album called Limp Bizkit Still Sucks. So they took all that negativity and made an album name out of it. I mean, the album sucks. So why not? Let's make a song called This Album Sucks. Why not? This album sucks by Limp Bizkit. It sucks. It literally sucks. It is what it is. But like I said, for you people that think that metal doesn't have a message, I think you need to research a little bit more. But you're too busy listening to your garbage mumble rap to think about that. Well, you have no time. I don't want to do that. That's why you get destroyed in comments and community posts. There is nothing to debate because all you're gonna do is just talk about boring shit. I can't debate people that have garbage opinions and no facts. No facts behind that shit. You want to call me a pussy all you want? Fine. I get more than you anyway. I don't need to debate people that have garbage opinions and no facts behind it. And garbage facts, mind you. No relevance. So what's the point? Why am I wasting my time? Talking to a bunch of dumb fucks from different countries. Or different states. Thinking they know more metal than me. They don't. Because I work in the metal community. And I was a former college DJ, so I know things from the 80s. Not much, but I mean, because I'm old, so. Oh, these bands influence those bands. Like, duh. I don't hate the bands that influence them. Some of them, you know. I never said that In This Moment was ever bigger than fucking Black Sabbath. Why would I say that? That's like disrespect to the Ozzy too, but I mean, In This Moment's its own entity. And they have great fans, they have a great, great sound, great albums. They're coming out with a new album this year. I don't know when, but they got something brewing. Be on the lookout. Album number 9, I believe. Shit, 20 years, 9 albums. You would think that a band like In This Moment would have more than 9 albums. Really, they have 10 if you think about it. Not counting the Greatest Hits album and the deluxe editions. They don't count, but Greatest Hits doesn't count as an album per se, but even if it has new stuff, it doesn't really count as an album to me. So In This Moment's had about to have 9 albums in 20 years. Most bands have like more than that, like 10, 15, 20, or your Judas Priest like 30. 40 maybe. They're still around making great fucking albums. Made into the same thing. Then I hated Maiden. I hated Maiden. I really like Run to the Hills. That's the only song I actually liked, and Number the Beast, of course, but, you know, after a while, I was like, alright, let me give some of these songs a liking, like Stranger in a Strange Land, Hallowed Be Thy, the original Hallowed Be Thy Name, Aces High. You know, they're like, alright, these are cool. Killers, you know. All the old Maiden up to the new Maiden with the last actual album, Sengetsu. Maiden will live forever with great riffs. Same thing with Ozzy, same thing with Sabbath, Metallica, Megadeth. All the bands that are like 30, 40, 50 years old. You know, Kiss will never die. I mean, you know, they're retired. But you still see Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons on tour with their solo bands. I thought you were retired! Nobody ever really retires. Yes, you can ask so many metal bands that one. Motley Crue. So, I mean, it is what it is. So. But anyway, I really gotta get out of here, guys. So a little bit of metal thrown in there with my long spiel, almost 2 hours. So I'm gonna get out of here. This gets clipped. Facts. It's just facts. You can't come back. You can't debate it. There's no way, no how you can even come close to proving me wrong that metal does not have a message. And it doesn't trump fucking mumble crap. Pop and metal will always be on the top of the charts. Always. Rap will be on there for a little bit and then bye. Because there'll be a pop song, there'll be a metal song, just waiting. They say, hey, get out of here for, you know, you've been on the charts for 21 weeks in a row. Get out of here. Go fuck yourself. You know. The only saving grace for all the people that love mumble rap and all the garbage is the Grammys. Or the Shammies, I'm sorry, the Shammies. That's the only thing that people that love mumble crap get over metal, because the Shammies never give anything to metal. They hate metal. And I don't understand why the Rock and Roll Hall of Shame puts rap acts in there. It's a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Why are we putting in hip-hop? Why can't hip-hop and rap have its own fucking museum? I don't understand that. That's why I hate the Rock and Roll Hall of Shame. And if I ever went there, I'd piss on it. It's retarded. They should just blow up that fucking museum. And rebuild it with a whole bunch of rock and metal acts. And take the people that are or R&B, soul, and rap, put them in the hip-hop. Put them in a hip-hop museum. Keep the metal and the rock and classic rock in its own building. It's retarded. I just understand. I mean, there's people that are there I respect, but still. You have people like, why are they there? LL Cool J? Huh? I mean, don't get me started, because I'll go for another 2 hours on the fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Shame and how bad it is. It takes them so long to get one great band to be put in. It took so long for Kiss to get in. Taking forever, I think, for Maiden to get in. I don't even know if they're in. I have to look it up, but if they're not, it's war. The metal community hates the Rock and Roll Hall of Shame. But I know Billy Idol is gonna get in. Whether Cyndi Lauper gets in, I have no idea. and Soundgarden if they get in. I don't know. It's retarded. You put some good acts there, like the White Stripes and, you know, a couple other rock acts and some 80s acts because they're 25 years apart and all this from the first album. But then you get, like, Kool and the Gang. Nothing wrong with them, but not rock and roll. Why are they on the ballot? And yeah, you got a fan ballot, which doesn't really mean shit. It's like the recording industry of America, wherever actually nominates these people, they should be, like, fucking kicked out. It should be the fans' ballot. Let the fans decide who they want to put in that hasn't been put in yet. I don't care about the 25-year fucking thing to get on the ballot. You know, in this moment, be on the ballot in another 5-6 years. Maybe 7 years at most. I think Tragedy came out in, I think, 06, 07. So, getting close to, in this moment, actually being on the ballot. Not getting in, but on the ballot at least. But they'll get in eventually. Probably take another 20 years for them to get in. But, I mean, I know people are like, people are like, hey, they'll never get in. Like, they'll never get a Grammy. You never know. They got, not one, but 2 gold records. I mean, that doesn't mean that much, but still. Two's better than nothing. You could be a rock and roll metal band for 30 years. You have nothing to show for it. No top 10 albums. No top 10 singles. No gold records. No platinum records. No multi-platinum records. You're just moving along with your life. Still playing that sold out stadiums, but your album doesn't. Your albums haven't been in the top 10. But you still kick ass. I don't think I've ever heard a band that had so much success. No top 10 singles. No top 10 albums. You know, people say, oh, in this moment. Wrong. Wrong, because they have been number 1 on the rock chart, not so much the top 100 or 200 chart. But still, they've had number 1 singles. They have not number 1 album yet, but they're getting there. They got close with Blood at number 8. I mean, it's gonna happen when In This Moment gets a number 1 record and wins a Grammy. I'm gonna shove it all in your faces. And you can bash me all you want, you can bash In This Moment all you want. I don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. They don't care about the fucking negativity that they get. They don't care. It's all about the music. They don't care about the negativity. They care less. If you go too far, then they'll care, but I think it's ridiculous. And Maria got lots of hate back in the day because of the way she was looking and everything. The band wasn't getting any fans. The fans are revolting, shit like that. I mean, if you don't like In This Moment, or you don't like Motley Crue, you don't like any metal band, I mean, that's fine, but don't give me some stupid fucking garbage argument why you hate them. Oh, they worship the devil, this and that. I'm like, that's a garbage argument to me. They make you slit your wrist. We can't understand their lyrics. Because they're all screaming. Not all the songs are screaming, mind you. That's why I call it ballads. Most of them. But, But like I said, if you don't like metal, then don't listen to it. We don't care. The metal community could care less what you think. That's why we got rid of Bieber, because he disgraced Ozzy. So, You disgrace Ozzy. You shouldn't even be in metal. I mean, Maiden did that. They got away with it. Even though they got egged by Sharon Osbourne, who pretty much don't even want to start with that situation, but that could have been really bad for her and Ozzy. Ozzy would have been forgetted. Nobody would have loved Ozzy after that, but nobody likes Sharon as it is because she opens her big mouth sometimes. I gotta get everything quiet. Yeah. Like, shut up, Sharon. Shut up! You know, but stop. But, you know, like who you like, hate you who you hate, but don't make stupid fucking assumptions and accusations and shit like that. They're not true. I don't like Kendrick because I think he's a mumble rapper. I don't care about his success. I don't care. I care about my band, the bands I like success. If they get another one album, great. They don't care. It's all about the music to me. Not about how many fucking Grammys you got, how many top 10 albums you have and hits you have. I don't give a shit. I don't care about how many fucking YouTube views they get. I don't care if they get 50 million, 50 billion, 50 trillion. Who gives a shit? It's like my videos. If it gets a lot of views, great. If I don't get a lot of views, I don't give a shit. I got more than you, Peter. Ha ha. I got more subs than you, more comments, this and that. I don't give a shit. I did it the easy way. You did it with clout off my name. I don't care if my shorts get thousands of fucking hits. Don't care. I mean, I'm just putting up content, not because I'm doing as what people call clickbait. It's not clickbait. Satire. I mean, so what if I have like 3,700 hits on an EO video? I did a good job. Some people think they can put up shorts bashing me. Maybe it'll get more than me. Do I care? No. Because it's clout. I don't do clout. So if my videos get 3,700 hits, it's not clout. Because people love, shorts. That's how shorts work. Sometimes you get viral. You don't get viral. You get a lot of hits. Sometimes you don't. I have shorts that barely get 100 views, and most of them are just me talking into the phone. You know? But it was me talking over, like cutting into a video. I mean, if it gets a lot of hits, great. It gets a lot of likes, great. And it's not all me. And if I get some comments, yeah, great. But if there's stupid comments, blocked central. If you want to bash me for not, I can't take constructive criticism, I don't give a shit. You're gonna leave stupid comments, that's what you're gonna get. A stupid response, or you're gonna get blocked. I care less. So that's the way it is. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Really gonna get out of here now. Thanks for watching, everybody. And until next time, if you're not down all that I just said for 2 hours and 9 minutes, well, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. Don't watch it. But you're gonna watch it anyway because you got nothing else to do in your boring as fuck life. No job, no life, no girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it may be. 24/7 worshiping me. Yeet. And that's all I can say about that. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Peace, motherfuckers.